EVPs, EMF, spirit boxes, and ghost hunters. Can a Christian use these? Let's find out now. Good morning and welcome to Running with God. As you can see, I'm somewhere you might not think to find me. I am in a grave. You're probably thinking, why is she in a graveyard? Well, there's a reason for that. Halloween is fixing to come up, Samhain, and other things. In the next month and a half, there will be an increase of different activities that people will participate in. And one of those things is ghost hunting. And people will come to graves and seek an answer, seek a sign, or seek some kind of a signal. Sometimes they will hear a knocking, sometimes they will get a recording. The things that we are covering today are EMFs, other electromagnetic devices, also spirit boxes. Spirit boxes are not a new thing. They are actually an extension of what Tesla made a long time ago. Those boxes he was using, he thought he was actually contacting aliens or beings from another world that he was getting messages from. In actuality, he was not receiving messages from aliens or other beings like us. He was receiving messages that were forbidden from what some people call the underworld, familiar spirits, and such. Tesla's box has been reinvented over and over again and used. And now we call them spirit boxes, ghost finders, and the such. Those things are vamped up to receive signals and vibrations on a higher level. You can also use a tape recorder, a cell phone, an MP3 player, and other people, they go the old way with no electronics at all, but Ouija boards. One of the other devices is even a metal detector. Most people do not realize the frequencies can be used. Now, the question was, should a Christian use these things? Well, I'm going to go to Scripture right now, and we will see what the Scripture says about such things. It says, "There shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire, or that uses divination, or an observer of times, or an enchanter, or a witch." Divination is consulting with the spirit world for answers that are considered secret to us. This should give us the clue for the answer. The second part of this, and I'm referring to Deuteronomy 18:10 through 12. Verse 11, or a charmer, or a consulter with familiar spirits, or a wizard, or a necromancer. If you are bringing an EMF, a spirit box, a metal detector, and a Ouija board, you are committing divination, and you're seeking familiar spirits. Some people believe that they are seeking their grandmother, their mother, their aunt, their uncle, whoever it may be. The word clearly tells us that to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord, unless you do not know the Lord. And there's only one other option, and that's not heaven. That is hell. It is appointed unto man once to die, and then the grave. And that is it. Heaven or hell. So, what are you seeking to get these answers that are familiars? These familiars are from the demonic realm, and they have to do with the fallen. They are not your friend. They are giving you knowledge that you should not have, that God does not intend you to have. And they are sucking you in and trapping you. If you are a believer, I ask you now, quit thinking of this as a game like a crazy 8-ball that you shake up and get a yes or no. You are not playing with a child's toy. You are messing with the demonic realm of the enemy. The word clearly tells us that we cannot serve two masters. You either love the Lord and you serve him with your whole heart and you keep his commandments, or you're not of him. So the answer is no. As a Christian, you cannot do these things and expect to go to heaven.